Hi guys, how are you today?
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm visible, yeah?
Yeah, you are visible.
I wanna say thank you for visiting our website.
Not website, but exactly YouTube channel.
Oh,
Today I want to talk, about F sound.
what?
About F sound,
Funeral.
like funeral.
I will bring furniture to your funeral.
But I'm not dying.
I don't care, but I will bring furniture for you.
Exactly. I'm talking about this sound. Can you go away?
Okay, bye, bye. See you later. I love you.
Um, Uh, okay, I want to talk about exactly producing F sound. This is one of the secrets, of ventriloquism or the ventriloquism. There are a few sounds you have to replace if you want to speak as a ventriloquist, ventriloquially. F sound, if you speak normally, have to be produced with help of your lips. It's F, F, F like form, funeral, furniture, okay? You have to use your lips. But when you want to speak like a ventriloquist, you need to replace it with something else, with a sound which is very, very close to F. So you can trick your audience to think that you are speaking correctly, that you are speaking F sound. Now, how you can do that? There are at least a few ways of producing F sound or sound which is, let's say, 90% F, sound. You will never produce a perfect, clear F. This is one of the secrets. You will never produce absolutely clear F sound because it's virtually and physically impossible. You will produce a sound which is very, very close. And maybe some guys who are experienced in speech impediments, this kind of stuff, maybe they will recognize that you are not exactly speaking F sound. So there is nothing to worry about. Your audience will always think that you are speaking correctly if you practice that and if you make it your, habit. Why? Why does it happen? Let's imagine something like that, that you are talking to somebody who has a speech impediment and is using sound instead of F and say something like furniture, whore, whore you. Can you understand that? Of course, because human brain has this kind of, powerful ability to look for something what is very, very similar, to adjust, things. If the brain of your listener is not able to recognize what you are saying, what you are talking, is trying to do its best to figure it out and to find similarities and to put this sound, those sounds in the right shelf. So always when you produce this kind of similar sounds, it's slightly like speech impediment, you will be able to convince your audience that you are speaking correctly. This is one secret. You will never achieve 100% beautiful F sound, especially separately. You will achieve, let's say, 80–90% similar sound, which is absolutely enough for, speaking like a ventriloquist, fantastic ventriloquist. Okay, this is very important. So do not get discouraged that you cannot produce exactly that sound. Okay, because it doesn't matter. The point is that you have to believe that you produce good sound enough for your audience to believe that you are speaking F. Another thing is, maybe one funny example about what brain of your listener is doing. One of my favorite author, he has written a book, Einstein Factor, Win Wenger. Probably you can find his website like winwenger.com. I will type it below this video, or just put a message on top or something like that. He, with his friends, he was making a kind of experiment. He was visiting restaurants and asking for strangled eggs. Guess what he was always getting from waitress? Scrambled eggs. Because, well, waitress couldn't understand exactly strangled eggs, but she assumed he is talking about this, so she understood what he is talking about, of course, in her own way. This is just to make you believe that what you produce on stage, what you speak on stage, talk on stage, in front of your audience, um, can be absolutely believable for your audience. Okay. Okay, let's go to producing your F sound. There are three ways. One I do not recommend, but of course I want to show you. You need to find sound which is very, very similar. So let's say F. It's just, air. Okay? So we can find another word. Breath. It's like breath. This sound, you put your tongue between your teeth and you make it. Okay, it sounds very, very, very similar. Okay, but this way is I do not recommend this because it's visible. What you can do is to put your tongue a little bit higher. Okay, try to feel where your teeth, upper teeth, end, and touch. There is they connect with flesh. It's your hard palate. Try to find this place. You are touching your teeth, and teeth connect to flesh. Find this place. Now put tip of your tongue in front, touching this space, and try to say F or keeping your tongue in this position. Do not use force. It has to be relaxed sound. Your tongue has to be slightly relaxed, not rigid, stiff. Okay? I don't know if you can hear it, but it's not exactly F sound as I said before, okay? It's not important. It's more believable than S. Can you hear the difference? It sounds almost like F. Now, if you want to practice, this is one important thing. It's my advice. It doesn't help if you practice this sound separately, like F. It's not the way, in my opinion. The best is if you put it between vowels or inside of, short word like Thor, 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 Atha, 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 Atha. Of course, of course, of course, of course. You might practice, with moving your lips with other sounds if you don't know how to produce them, if you have difficulties. Try simply, to figure it out where your tongue is. Try to keep it in this position whenever you want to say F. Just practice with words containing F sound at the end or at the beginning or in the middle. It's much easier than practicing this word separate, practicing this sound separately. Okay, you need to make it a habit. First of all, when you start, you will think how to do that. When you practice, 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 it will become your habit. It's very, very important to make it a habit, so do not think. And the last important secret, you say this sound, but you think you are saying F sound. Why? Because your brain subconsciously will help you to adjust your muscles, adjust the pressure to make this sound as similar to F as possible. Trust your mind, trust your brain, trust your subconscious mind. It will help. Think F and say F, F, F. So,
For today, that's all.
okay, for today, that's all. Bye bye.